Hello, 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 my tea drops and my tea sippers. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. I know I didn't come on last night, guys, but I was tired from when I did the Three the Hard Way with Sassy and Tea Talk. But here I am tonight. And guys, I did put out a pre-recorded video earlier today. I hope everyone got a chance to see it. How is everyone doing tonight? As you come in, please hit that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Let's get the housekeeping out the way right away. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the screen. All things said are alleged in my very own opinion is for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the right to any clips or music that you may see in my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. How's everyone doing tonight? Come on in, come on in. Now, guys, I didn't put up here a love triangle. I didn't put up all the players that we're going to be talking about tonight with this love triangle that we got going on here with Claressa Shields, Papoose, and all of Claressa, man. Bud, Maserati Bud. We got Tony Rich. We got LJ. We got everybody. We didn't bring the whole party into this. So we're going to get into this shit with her about these. Let's see. So was she the woman was she ever the leading lady in her relationship? Or was she just a side piece? Now, did all these people get with her for money? Was it a money thing with her? Because Claressa seems to think that she can get any man she wants by buying them, allegedly. Okay? I think Tony Rich was paid for. I think Papoose is being paid for. I think Bud, we gonna talk about Bud now, and then we got the other man here, LJ. So, has Claressa always been a mistress, allegedly for entertainment purposes? Has she ever had her own man that she got on her own, or does she always see somebody, her cousin, friend, sister with a man, and then she goes after them of them with her money? Let me know. Do y'all think that? Because every man I hear about she with, it was somebody else's man before it was her man. Is there a problem with Rissa getting her own man? Or is it some type of a problem that she has that she want to play games to see if she can get somebody else's man? Now, some men go for the money, they'll go. Some won't. Some men don't care how you look. You got that bag, they're going to go with you. They don't care how big, how little you is, they're going to go with you. You got that bag, they're going with you. They'll deal with your ugly mug. Excuse me. They'll deal with your mug, they'll deal with your weight. If you got that bag, they're going with you. Not all men, but most of them will. If you're telling them they're going to have a soft life, they ain't going to have to work, they don't have to do nothing, you can get some men to go with you. So maybe this is the case. The men that she's getting, and I'm just going to say this, the men that she's getting, if she was not a boxer or didn't have the money that she has, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes, I don't think these men will be with her. And I definitely know Papoose will not be with her if she did not have that bag. Now, she's deeply in love with him, guys. After that man got on the over here on Vlad TV and publicly humiliated her, and she's still talking about, oh, he said everything nice about me. Then you had to beg Papoose to come to New York. You have to beg him. Or you just popped up there. He wasn't answering none of your phone call, text, or nothing. The only time you saw him, he was over at the casino. So you popped up. You in your rainbow and Timo outfit up. You just popped the fuck up. Because you want to see who he's with. Now, I bet you anything. She got an Airbnb. She cannot stay at Papoose house. But when Papoose comes online, he stay at your house, right? So why can't you stay at Papoose house? Papoose said he got a couple of houses. So why are you always getting Airbnbs every time you go to New York? think you pop your ass up. Pap didn't know you was coming, but I think he was glad to see you because he had crapped out, at the casino, so he needed a reload. So you the time machine, so he's like, oh, excuse me, the ATM. So he's like, okay, you popped up. All right. Okay, I need some money. That's what you there for. You there for the money to help him with his habit. That's what you there for. Just saying. Just saying. Girl, y'all know that damn outfit Claressa got on with the motherfucking big Herman and Monster boots on. Looked like she ran to Rainbow real quick and got that, or Timo, or even Dollar General. No, don't nobody walk around with that type of stuff on. No, man. So Papoose had to clean it up because she popped up there talking about they were going on a date night. You've been gone for 23 days, sir. But I bet you one thing, she ain't gonna see the golden child. She ain't gonna see the golden child. And if Remy call and say, I need you to come watch the golden child or take the golden child somewhere back and forth to school, Remy could really get dirty. Have Papoose on daddy duty all while she here. I need you to take her to school. I need you to go get her. She want to go to have a play date after school. She could really get down and grimy if she wanted to. I need you to come over to dinner. The golden child wants you here for dinner. Now, she could really get down if she wanted to. And then let me just get over here. Baby, all this tough goat shit that Claressa taught, I'm the GOAT, I'm the best. Remy slid on your ass. She walked on your ass. You did not respond. Then you want to play these little kitty ass games. Oh, because somebody else tried to say something about Remy and go at her and diss her. You're going to like that post. But you can't do it for yourself. You wait for somebody else to say something, then you want to like something. You said you're a rapper and a singer, so why you didn't come out here with your own diss track? Why didn't you come out here with your own diss track? Why you hopping on somebody else's shit, liking it? Where your shit at? Girl, don't come out here saying you the best of shit no more. Don't bring your ass back out here saying you the best of a damn thing. Now we're going to get into your love triangle here, the 304 triangle that we got going on here. We're going to get into that. Also, there's an update on Alicia with her fiance. They have taken his passport. He's in custody right now. So we're going to get into that. Also, God, I wanted to get into King a little bit too with this Pikachu outfit that he had on, that he got arrested in. I do want to get into that. A little bit of Blueface. If y'all don't know, Blueface and Stunner them. I do watch that too. Stunner's back. Nevaeh over it crying because Blueface is with Stunner now. The other woman that he had, get this. The woman had to go to the hospital. She said Blueface had tore her up so bad that she had to go to a hospital. But get this, guys. This is an intelligent woman. She's a Harvard lawyer. What the hell you want with Blueface, girl? Yeah, you want with him. Girl. You know what, guys? I gotta stop thinking this. Like lawyers, doctors, nurses, teachers. I think all of them like the bad boy image. Some of them do. Because you have some women who got it going on. They don't need a man for shit. And they'll go get the scum of the earth. Just that they'll go reach all the way down in the gutter and get them somebody. Same thing with young Jock White. Lawyer, realtor, no kids, but she won't Jock. They got a whole football team. I don't be understanding this. I don't be understanding it. But we're going to get into that. What else are we talking about tonight? Anything else we're going to talk about tonight as well. But let me say hello to my tea drops and tea sippers. Let me say hi to y'all. Y'all know, I got to say hi to y'all when y'all come on in. Hello, Linnell. She's the first one in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Sonia, my mod and my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Laura C. You can change your payment. It should be where the payment is at, and it should ask you, did you want to remove a card or did you want to change the payment method? It should let you do that. Um, it should let you do that, Laura C. Change payment method. Um, it should let you do that. It should. Hello, Bernice. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Angela. I'm doing good tonight. How are you? Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Naughty Love Movement. I did subscribe to your channel. Great commentary. Y'all, if y'all have not subscribed to Naughty Love Movement, please go subscribe to her. She has a YouTube channel and she has a lot of good content. Naughty, if you want to drop your link down in the chat so people can come and start following you. Let's see. Hello, Robin, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Jonetta Speaks, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, Jonetta, you said, are we past the 10-minute mark? Yes. Welcome, 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 everybody. Come on in. Hit that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Also, you can become a member for $2.99 a month. Now, guys, if you want to become a member, you can do it for $2.99 a month, or you can gift membership to people in the chat. Because I think we're going to do it Friday or Saturday. We will be having the conversation after dark for our members. And as long as you are a member of Tea Talk or Sassy membership, then you'll be in. We're gonna have prizes and games and everything on there. So we're gonna be doing spicy after dark. Let's see here. He said she likes the competition and it feeds her ego to take someone else's name. Now I can agree with that because this is the thing. I don't understand why women want to go behind other women they know or they sister, cousin, whatever. Why do you want to go after that person? And then the same thing going over there with Blueface. It's like all these women know that Blueface be effing on people, all this, all this and that, right? They will still want to be with this man. They'll see what he over there doing because he be on live all day. He streams all day, right? And one woman just went to the hospital. She was outside in front of his house acting a complete ass. And then he got Nevaeh pregnant. Then he brings Star Girl on back. You can go head on. That's too many fluids. And the woman talking about she might be pregnant because Blueface didn't use a condom. You already got one baby on the way, allegedly by Nevaeh. Now you didn't want over here winning this other woman raw without no condom, Blueface. I don't get it. You said, yeah, she connects her self-worth into a man. She doesn't understand what love looks like. Yes. Guys, I think that if she don't have no man, I think she feels incomplete. Now we know she don't stay out of a relationship long. People like that who, break up with one person, then they got about the next 2 or 3 days they got somebody else. There's there's a name for that. I can't think of it. But she don't like to be alone. And I couldn't believe she was that long, without papoose. Now, maybe that's why she had her niece and nephew over there, because she said when her niece and nephew there, they sleep with her. Well, her niece does sleep with her. So maybe she couldn't go no longer without being with a man. That could be the case. Guys, I forgot to put the British woman up here. I forgot to put her up here. Her other lover, allegedly. Hey, time to twist my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. You think she's in lust? Guys, what do you think it is with Claressa? What is it? Now I know she couldn't have thought Papoose was no A-lister, guys. I'm being serious. I don't think I don't think no, I'm not gonna say that. Do y'all think she thought Papoose was an A-list rapper? I'm just asking. An A-list rapper? Because to me, nobody's talking about Papoose unless Papoose can't stand alone. Like Remy right now is a standalone, right? Nobody talks about Papoose unless one, when he's with Remy, right? That was his supply, Remy, right? So then when he stopped being with Remy, he go over here to Claressa. Now this is his supply. So he doesn't do good or is not known if he's standing alone by himself. He always needs a woman for the come up. So you don't think she really loved Papoose? You think she just lusted after him? Because I want to know what it is. Because we know it ain't the dick, but Remy already said he got so dick. So what is it? Sonya, you believe she popped up? Because I don't think Papoose invited her. Okay, you think she got nervous because she knows he still loves his wife? Yes, baby, the rainbow outfit. That's the ugliest goddamn outfit I've ever seen. It looks cheap. There we go, time to twist. It looks cheap. Like I said, guys, I shop at Rainbow myself. But I can go in there and get them cheap shit. Right there, people know that's for Rainbow. It looks cheap. She used Melissa for an interview as an escape. Excuse me, as an excuse and to get to Pat. She just did an interview with Melissa after that Breakfast Club interview. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Didn't he just have an interview with Melissa Ford maybe a couple of weeks ago? What did she need to go back for? Did she not say anything? What did she need to go back for? If you just did an interview with this lady, why did you need to go back? And guys, I think she be calling and begging them people for interviews. I don't think them people be calling her, reaching out to her for an interview. I think she be calling them people begging to go on their podcast or their show. My personal opinion. Oh, she used it fight weekend to go to New York. Yes, this is fight weekend, guys. Now, if I was now, they could really be dirty and not let her and Papoose in here. They could, if they even bought a ticket, they can get a refund their money and not let them in there. I wouldn't want her in there. So I'm sure Jack Paul can escort her out. They don't want her in there, and they don't want her there. I think they can escort her out. They don't want her presence there, and her presence there. And guys, there is no reason for her to be beefing with Alicia Baumgartner. Alicia Baumgartner didn't do anything to her, right? I think the reason she don't like Alicia Baumgartner is because of her long, pretty hair, her skin complexion. Then you're gonna ask this woman to fight Carolina under your undercard. Why the fuck would she do that? She is a great in her own right. Why would she fight under undercard? What the hell is you talking about? Then you gonna say that this woman ducking smoke? You ducking smoke from Shadesha Green in ring. And guys, I'm just gonna say this: how do you call yourself the GOAT when you haven't left out of Michigan to do no fights? Excuse me, not Michigan, Detroit. The only fights that we've heard of you at is at Little Caesars Arena. What is the problem with you going to Vegas, even Atlanta, Madison Square Gardens, LA? Why is it that you always want to fight at that arena? Now you starting to have me doubt you. Like, are any fixed fights? Are these fixed fights or whatever? Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes. Because why do you only want to fight in Detroit? If somebody want to fight you, they got to come to Detroit. Because you know them damn judges. And then you know they're going to let you shorten up the ring so your big ass don't have to run around that ring. Now, another thing that I noticed here, guys, all of these other fighters, they keep their weight, they stay fit and trim and nice and tight all year long. She is the only one I know, once she complete a fight, she gained all the weight back and she gonna start eating everything up. Everything up. None of those other ladies do that. They still look athletic. She does not. All the women that box and everything, all the women that box, do tennis, football, do basketball, all of them keep themselves together all year long. They don't wait to say, okay, I'm gonna have to start back working out, or I got a game coming up, or I got a fight coming up. I gotta lose all this weight. The reason they don't do that because they don't put the pounds back on them. They very disciplined. You not. And they really serious about boxing. You don't even want to make serious. Because ever since that last fight you had with Franchise, all we see is you at the restaurant stuffing your face. Now I want to tell you something. As you get older, it's going to be harder and harder for you to lose that weight. Harder and harder for you to lose that weight. When you can just stay slim and trim all year long. Because it looks like she didn't gain about 20 pounds. Just saying. Now, can they kick her out of the boxing thing? Can ESPN and what's the name of the other thing? Can they stop her from coming to the fight? You said they was representing all the seasons with the outfit: winter, spring, summer, and fall. Yes. I don't know what they think this is. Because here in Wisconsin it was about 75 degrees. So I know New York has to be kind of warm. But you know what thing? When I look at Claressa, she don't look like a professional. She don't look like she a boxer. She just look like a roundaway, chick. Like one of them, hood chicks that be on the corner. She don't look like no professional woman. And that's why when she go into these high-end stores like the LV store or Gucci or Chanel, they don't even recognize who this woman is. They don't recognize who she is because of how she carries herself. Yeah, she ain't gonna do no diss track. She's scared of Remy. And don't put it on fucking Papoose talking about Papoose don't want you to say anything. Just stop it. Papoose didn't want you to say anything to 50 Cent, but you opened that big mouth up and did. Hey, proud me, my tea sipper, my mom. So, time with twist. So that woman, Lady, that what they call her, Lady Hustle. She's a battle rapper too. Her and Remy Ma were best friends. Her and Lady Hustle. Now when I see her go after Remy, I already knew who she was because Battle Truth talks about her a lot. Her name is Lady Hustle. Her and Remy Ma were best friends, right? And something happened with Chrome 32 where she was supposed to open up and Remy was gonna open and she was supposed to close. And I guess the girl is saying that Remy backdoor her. She didn't they were supposed to do a partnership. It was supposed to be a joint arrangement where they both opened up Chrome 32 and Remy uh, allegedly did not make that happen. Remy took Chrome 32 for herself when they were supposed to be a joint venture together. They were supposed to be business partners. And she felt like Remy backdoored her. But see, this is my thing. You and her, whatever, y'all fall out. Just because y'all fall out, does that mean that you supposed to get up here and diss her? Does that mean you supposed to join forces with another woman that you know don't like her? See, I don't like women like that because that lets me know you really was not my friend. So any opportunity that you got to gang up and go against me with somebody that don't like me, that's what you do. So it's good that Remy know that, so they could never be friends no more. Because anybody that want to come up against me, you're gonna be down with them, tell them all my, all the tea or any personal stuff about me. That's what you're gonna do. That's the type of friend you are. Well, hey, Care Bear. Um, Nothing is up when the industry transitioning to film like 50 Cent. Let's see. He said, okay, hustling in the street, can't get under the subways doing battle raps for no. You said doing battle raps for no peanuts. She is just looking for clout. Right. Let me move this light, guys, because I can't barely see here. So Lady Hustle really is nobody, right? She just wanted clout off of Remy because nobody know who the fuck she is unless you are a battle rapper or something like that. And I didn't know who she was either until Battle Truth started talking about her, right? But even though, and then let me just say this: um, the freestyle was garbage. The one that Lady Hustle did, it still wasn't better than Remy. It still was not better. I'm sorry. And I'm not just saying that because I like Remy. I didn't like the rap. I didn't like the freestyle she did. Lady Hustle, I didn't like it. Lady Hustle was nobody. She's not big like Remy. Remy is a mogul. Remy, everybody know who Remy Ma is. There's nobody know who this Lady Hustle is. Yes, girl, let me hear. I heard that too. That Rissa bought Pap a car. Now I didn't know she bought him a Corvette. Woo. Hello, double A. Hello, hello, hello. No, I don't think she brought the car. She said it was her next two cars. I think she was trying to change the narrative. Now, I thought the Corvette that she was in, I thought she said that was her dream car. Now, I didn't know she had bought Papoose no car. What the hell is this? Now, I didn't know she had bought him no car. Hello, Diana Scott. Hello, 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 my two sipper. Hello, Voice of Fair Use. You said I think she did. Wait a minute. I think she did think he was famous. Not realizing that he was a nobody without Remy. She is starting to see that now. This internet is very loud these days. Sure is. He's nobody without Remy. You said his network. Hello, Daphne, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. City trends. Yeah, there we go. Baby, I don't understand. If you gonna go on a rainbow and get something, don't go for the shit that look like it came from there. They got some good pieces in there, and they cost a little bit more, but they're quality. Don't go in there and get the shit that look like it came from there. Let me see. Hello, Carol. Hey, don't go in there and get the shit. Baby, I don't think she got the money that she said she got. I don't think she was paid the money that she said she was going to get paid or anything like that. I don't think she got that money. I think she set up the interview with Melissa Ford. Yeah, she had just been there. They said she will be at the fight up. If I was them people, I would let her go. I wouldn't. I would tell her if she bought a ticket. I'll be saying you can't come in here. You're not wanted in here. I would let her in. Oh, we're gonna get into Alicia Baumgartner curb every night. Yes. She don't like no light skinned women. He said, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I have to be up early for a doctor's appointment. So we'll talk to everyone tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Diana. Good night. Thank you for coming over here, supporting the channel. Shadaysha Green dissed her tonight. We're going to get into that. Clarence is Gypsy ducking Rennie. But guys, my question is, if you the best, why won't you fight outside of Detroit? That's my question. You said she can't sell seats? You said she would be on her bicycle against Shadasia. I just don't think. I don't think. I think that when she fights in Detroit, she got all her people there, and they be rooting for her. And I think if she goes to another state, I don't. She's not going to get the same response that she get when she's in Detroit. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, they're going to judge in her favor. She went to the UK against Savannah. Why are you going to go get all these people from different countries? And you got people right here you can fight. You said, and she's drinking and smoking. Yep. Hello, Destiny, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. You said Hannah Gable was her match, but she's blacklisted. Why is she blacklisted? You said not if she paid. Yeah, she had them damn big ass combat boots on. Boot season is over with. I don't know why she do that. Did nobody know who she was until Pat? Yeah, LV and Chanel, they don't make clothes for her at all. It's hot in the cooler in New York. Okay. But then why would she have them damn shorts on? Hello, Big Bag Clever. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. You said she looks like Uncle Clifford from P Valley? Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, I've never heard of her before all of the mess. Welcome. Hello, Inez Martin 01. Let's get into this one clip here. Now, we before we get into this love triangle thing here, but I do want to hear from Shadesha. So let's hear from Shadesha Green because I do want to get that. Let me see what she says. These women in boxing, they do not like her. Let me get on here.
And I'm ready.
Any concerns you have about her power or boxing ability?
No, I don't have no concerns. I mean, you don't go on a fight with concerns. You just go on a fight to fight.
All right, now Claressa has an ultimatum. She wants to fight you, but she wants Alicia and Dubois to fight on the undercard. What are your thoughts about that?
Claressa's Claressa, you know, she says what she wants to, but Alicia Bumgarner is in charge of her own career, and we shouldn't be able to dictate whether we fight or not. It's up to Alicia and Caroline Dubois.
Absolutely. If Alicia agrees to that and that happens, you're willing to take the fight with Claressa, though, right?
Absolutely. That's a great fight. But like I said, I'm not looking past Lonnie Daniels. That's the main important fight for me right now. Lonnie Daniels, April 17th, live on ESPN.
Absolutely. But what's your final message, to Claressa?
No message. I don't know Claressa right now. I got to handle my business Friday, so I don't have a message for Claressa. Lonnie Daniels is my business Friday.
Absolutely, man. And are you trying to steal the night with your fight at the Garden?
I'm not worried about stealing the night. I'm just worried about showing up and being myself. That's it. My job is to go in there, perform, and do what I do best. That's it.
Any knockout prediction, or we're just gonna go to
prediction? Just
win?
Put on a great show, and if I see it, I'm gonna go for it.
Absolutely, man. We wish you the best. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes. Woman signed with MVP. How do you feel that you're helping change the landscape of women's boxing?
I mean, that's the least that I can do is to,
Now, I like her. She's not cocky or anything. Right now, she says she's not focused on Claressa. She's focused on the other lady she's going to be fighting on the 17th. That's the fight that I guess Papoose, and Clarence is going to, right? But again, I would not let her come. I would refund them their money and say, you're not welcome here. MVP, ESPN, I will not let her come if I was there. Now, that's where the money at right there. MVP and ESPN, that's where the money is at. This is where the money is at. Make sure y'all go follow Fight Hype, okay? Great, always have great content about boxing. Fight right here. Fight Hype. Go follow them. Okay? All right. Let me give them a thumbs up while I'm over here. I don't own the rights to any of this content. This is Fight Hype's content here. But this is where the money at. Right. You ain't for the beat no face and no boxing with win records. I'm just saying. Allegedly.
Represent women in the highest light, especially being a Black African woman from Paterson, New Jersey. We don't always get these opportunities. So when I have this opportunity, I can pull back reach one, teach one, and show them the correct way to do it. Got to go back to the drawing board, be around supportive family, your support system, let them uplift you, let them pour into you, and most of all, let them carry some of that weight. Sometimes these fighters carry all the weight by themselves, the loss, and they grieve, and they think they got to do it alone because they're the ones that, got the loss. But sometimes don't be afraid to let your weight off on somebody you can trust and your loved ones. Yeah.
Yo, it's the Hip Hop Game 197.
Yes.
We have the Sweet Terminator for real. It's an honor. I'm gonna tell you right now, this was what blew me away. So I know you fighting Miss Daniels, right?
Yeah.
But she also fought Claressa.
Yeah.
Now my question to you: do you feel like after you win this fight, do you feel like this opens the door for that big fight with you and Claressa?
Well, I'd be out of myself to look past Lonnie Dames. Lonnie Dames is a skilled fighter, a great fighter. You know, anybody who steps in that ring is a great fighter. She went and served other opportunities. She once was a heavyweight world champion. So right now, my main focus is April 17th, Lonnie Dames. I cannot and will not and refuse to look past her. Now, for the future, Claressa Shields and Shanae Green would be a mega fight. Amazingly open to that matchup. However, my main focus is Lonnie Dames, April 17th at the Info6 Theater, live on ESPN.
Let's go. And you talk about Jersey.
Yeah.
So I got to ask you, right? What's an artist? This is Hot 97. So, like, is there a certain artist from Jersey that you really like that we might could expect you to walk out to, you know what I'm saying, this Friday? Or what you got planned, if you can share?
I touch, but one of my favorite artists from Jersey is my nephew, Jay Shorty. Shout out to Jay Shorty. We need to get him on Hot 97. He's
Say
a
no
young,
more.
Please, he's a young up-and-coming rapper. You know, got a huge following. One of his main hits is one of my favorite songs. So we keep it in the family. Jay Shorty is definitely one of my favorite artists. He resides in Cali now, but he's from Jersey.
Now I like that. Now she shouted out her nephew. She want to give him an opportunity as well. You think Claressa would have did that for any of her friends? Hell to the fuck no. Everything is about her. And that's why her friends are starting to disappear on her. Because everything is about her. She thinks that they are beneath her because she a boxer. I wouldn't be fucking friends with her either. I guess they done found her ass out.
Yo, Jersey all day. Let's get it. Congratulations. Have a great fight. Let's go.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Can you tell us, well, first, thank you for your time.
Yes.
Can you tell us what you're going to say that you're hoping to make?
I'm hoping to make a sweet Terminator statement, and that suggests going out there and putting on my best performance and being totally locked in and focused on Lonnie Daniels, who I know is a formidable opponent and is coming. You know, I got a target on my back. I got 3 belts, and this is an opportunity for her. So I'm looking to put on a great performance and make a huge statement.
Okay, we're going to stop it there, guys. Now, I like her as a boxer. I do. I really, 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 really like her as a boxer, right? She acts nothing like Claressa. I like her as a boxer. She don't act anything like Claressa acts. And I think that what they're doing over there with ESPN and MVP, I think that is great for women boxing. I don't think nobody is going over there to win records. Now, I did think about something. Do you think Claressa is trying to get Caroline to sign over to win records? You know what y'all think in the chat? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. You said the Crown 323 put Remy in $400,000 worth of debt. Pat wouldn't help her by rapping, and it's obvious Hustle wanted I think you meant wasn't helping with the debt. Easy offered to help because he wasn't getting paid by URL. Okay. Now, I think Papoose understands that. Hello, Diana. I think that Pap understands now that if he would have helped Remy with Crown, they wouldn't have been in this position. He said, I don't respect that. That was corny. It was trash. You said sugar mama behavior. Yes, Claressa, I think when men look at her, they look at her as a bag and a come up. That's what, allegedly, that's my thoughts. They look at her as a bag and a come up. Now, she did buy her brother a car. Yeah, she bought it for herself. You know she was gonna let Pap drive. Now, hey Valerie. Now they said those Rolls Royces that they be having, they said those are rented, allegedly. He said she bought him a car so he doesn't have to catch the bus to Gamma because Tony truck needs a new battery. Oh yeah, that car, she had to get that jumped. Hey Deborah, my tea sipper. You said Easy and Remy were friends first. They needed money. They teamed up, cleaned up. Hustle didn't even like Easy like that. She's jealous of Remy's shine. Cardi B shouted out Barclay at the Barclays Center, Remy Network, and diss track. Oh wow! You said New York definitely not supporting her. Home court advantage. Yes. That's why I think she fights at home. But me personally, I don't think any uh, person that she fights should go to Detroit. Hey, Tater Bowl. You said she couldn't even hurt Lonnie Daniels? I don't think she got no socks on either. She ducking Green. It's been 80 degrees in New York. Oh, I know her feet was. Yeah, she gonna we gonna stop talking about her soon because she gonna get off this here internet. Because my whole thing is this right here. You calling everybody else broke, but you said that you got to be on this here internet to make money. That's what you said. So that's why you're on all platforms to make money. Now, if you are a millionaire, right, you wouldn't have to be on all these platforms because I don't see no other millionaires out here on these platforms because they have other jobs. Like you are a boxer, right? So you should be focused on boxing. Now you can come out here on Instagram, whatever, show you working out and stuff like that. But you just come out here and show you eating food and things like that. That's what you do. Just anything to go viral. But you ain't been going viral for a while now. Remy has. You said it was 86 in Philly, so I know it had to have been at least 80 or higher in New York. Right, and then she had them damn boots on. Yeah, she dresses like a teenager at times. Yep, Pap always overdressed. Look, Pap always have on long sleeve shirts because he trying to cover up that Remy tattoo. I haven't seen Pat in no short sleeve shirts since he haven't been with Remy. Every time he's with Claressa, he got on long sleeve shirt. 41 likes, 58 watching. Thank you. I like all the female boxers except for her. Now, he said he didn't start talking to Claressa until 2022, but he forgot when he showed that message, right? The text messages. They had already been talking because it said something about 2020, but he didn't show that message. So there's already been a time thing that y'all was doing, talking to each other, but you just showed that one message. But before that, previous to that, you had been talking to her because if not, it wouldn't have had nothing going up, to 2020. So don't show that receipt. You said she be a fool. Well, she been a fool. You said her brother car is the only car that left that dealership. She didn't buy a Corvette because she doesn't have the money. She couldn't buy the designer bag for 3,100. She sure couldn't. That's why I'm saying the money is drying up. You said so they should play hardball with her. Said she's been very hot this weekend. You said Remy caused her to lose money with that diss track. She hasn't been on that much. Every time she comes on, they asking about the diss track. They should. That was her nephew who she was featuring on his track. Y'all, Claressa is the low of the low, y'all. She is trash. She just a low vibrational woman to me. You don't have your own man. That's why I got all four of those men up there on the thumbnail. All four of them. Now out of the four, so we got LJ, Maserati Bud, Tony Rich, and Papoose. Out of those four, wait a minute. Out of those four, wait a minute. I want to put some up here. I'm going to do a poll. Okay. Okay. So, okay, guys, I put a poll in the chat. Do you think out of all four of these men that I have listed on the thumbnail, do you think any one of them loved her for real? One for yes or two for no? There go the poll. So y'all, there go the poll. Let me know if any of them loved her for real. Or was they just with her for the money? So there go the poll right there. So are we going to do the poll? And I want y'all to comment on it and let me know what y'all think. So I want you. We're gonna do the poll and we're gonna see how it goes. Do y'all see the poll in the chat? Do y'all let me know if y'all see the poll in the chat? So there's a poll. Let me know if y'all see the poll. So I'm gonna show it. There it is right there. Let me know if y'all can put y'all. Are y'all able to put on the poll there? Okay. Okay. Now, guys, let me just say this. Now, y'all know Claressa big thing is she calls Remy a hoe. That's what she does. She keeps saying Remy is a hoe. Now, do I think Remy Miss Goody Two Shoes? No, I don't think that, but I don't think she was a hoe. I don't think Remy was a hoe. But see, I think Papoose has been pillow talking to CS, putting these lies in her head about Remy. I do. Now we could say that she a 304, right? Because you messing with your friend man, your cousin man, then you was messing with Maserati Bud while you was messing with Papoose. And that's only who we know you've been messing with. But I think you've been messing with other men too. And maybe they haven't came out and said shit, but I think you was doing some thotting too. I think you were thotting too. And allegedly, this ain't the first married man that you to mess with. So that's your thing. If you like somebody, you're gonna go after them. You don't care if they're married. You don't care if they're married and got a family. Allegedly, you're gonna go after them. Hey, Black Onyx. Hello, hello, hello. You go after them. Let me know if y'all keep on running up the poll. The poll is on the screen there. Yes or no? Because I'm just trying to figure this out here, right? My main thing with her is this right here. All of these men that's on this thumbnail. Out of the, how many is it? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the 4, I think it's 4 in there. Wait a minute. LJ, Cap, Maserati Bud, and Tony Rich. Out of the 4 of these men that you were with, all of them was in relationships or married, and you backdoored these people. All of them. So that lets me believe that you can't get a man on your own. You got to go after other people, man. Or maybe people were sitting around saying how good their sex was and this and that. Then maybe that's why you went after them. Maybe that's why you went after them. You can't see the poll? The poll should be it's on the screen. The poll is on the screen. Can y'all see the poll now? Let me know if you can see the poll. Okay, I put it on there now. Can y'all see it now? I put it in there, honey. Can y'all see it now? You can't touch it? Why are they not letting you touch it? Because it looks like it's going up. So I think you have to put it in a chat, and I think it's going up that way because this is a new thing they got on Insta and StreamYard. Because right here, we're at. So you can put yes or no in the chat, and I think it works that way. So if you put yes or no, it'll do it that way. Because what all these men have in common, they were somebody else's men. Even Poe LJ was somebody else's man, and he moved to Florida with Claressa. And Claressa backdoored him and put him. Do y'all think of all the 4 men on this thumbnail, any of them ever really loved her, or were they just in it for the money? I think LJ was somebody else, man. Did she say that was her somebody cousin man. Then him and Claressa got together when they was in Flint. Claressa had moved to Florida for a while. Then LJ moved down there with her. But then LJ didn't want the spotlight or anything. He just wanted to work his regular 2 jobs. So then after that, she seen her cousin, allegedly, with Tony Rich, and she went after him, allegedly. So all these men all have something in common. They were either married or with somebody else. You say, I ain't talking to no ninja named LJ. That's what I'm going to say, guys. I don't think that she has had anyone to love her properly. Now, I do think Tony Rich probably was starting to like her a little bit, right? Because she was doing things for him, right? Because remember, Tony Rich was her cousin's man. Then that's when her and Tony Rich got the gym down there in Flint. Now, I will say this, now that everything that's coming out, I think Tony Rich only wanted to marry her for the money. I don't think it was for love or anything like that. I think it was for the money. And I don't think that she was going to have him sign any type of prenup or anything like that. I think it was just going to be about the money. Or business. Because people can look at Claressa and say she's good for business. They can market her boxing and things like that. And y'all know, if they doing that for her, she gonna give them some of the money. So that's another thing, that the reason why I think he wanted to be with her like that. Because, like Papoose, what is he doing? And I think Papoose knew that Claressa was not dealing with a full deck. Because one thing I noticed that he said, I seen her when she came from boxing, people were starting to crowd around her. So I went over there to try to help her out. Like, okay, guys, let's not bum rush her and all this and that. He said he went over there to control the crowd. So he already know Claressa liked him, right? So he went over there to try to pretend like he was helping her. He wasn't helping her. He just wanted an opportunity to bring her to win records, allegedly. He seen that an opportunity to bring her over to the ring to win records. He knew he could love bomb her. Because I don't care what Papoose said in interviews that he could love Claressa. He does not love Claressa. I'm sorry. Allegedly, that's my personal opinion. He don't love her. She's a damn fool, y'all. If you got to buy love from a ninja, baby, Because what's gonna happen when she down, when she ain't popping? He gonna walk off. He gonna walk away from her. After he get done squeezing every single dime out of her, he's gone. He gone. He's not gonna be with her. He gone. Okay, so you think LJ really loved her then? But see, guys, this is what I don't get. LJ wanted to marry her and start a family, right? As we know, he didn't have he's with Claressa, he didn't have a woman or any kids, right? Then Tony Rich wanted to marry her, right? And start a family. Something is wrong here with this picture. 2 men wanted to marry her and start a family with kids, right? And one they wanted kids. Why is it that Claressa did not have any kids by these 2 men? But she want to have she's openly speaking that she want to have a baby by Papoose. She didn't say she gonna wait till Papoose get a divorce or nothing. she is saying she wants a baby. So why didn't she say she wanted a baby with LJ, that y'all say wanted to marry her and start a family, and with Tony Rich, who wanted to marry her and start a family? Why didn't she have kids with these two men? You said LJ slow too? I think so. Yeah, he looked like he's slow. But I'm trying to figure out, guys, is it true what her cousin is saying that she can't have kids? Because allegedly, because why didn't she have kids with the two people that wanted to marry her and have kids? I'm just trying to figure that out. But now all of a sudden you want to have a baby by a married man. That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. You had two men free and clear that wasn't married, that didn't have papers on them, didn't have any kids. So why didn't you get pregnant by them? You said, look in her eyes, whole face sideways. Something wrong when your eyes look like that. So yeah, something is wrong. You said Clarence said that because a competition with women until the diss track. But guys, maybe she can't have no kids, allegedly. I think she might be gaslighting us, saying that she wants kids by Papoose really knowing she can't, allegedly. Because this year she's supposed to have some kids. Now she done changed it to next year. So is she gonna keep doing this every time? No, I'm gonna have a baby next year, then she'll put it off. I'm gonna have a baby the next year. So it seems like this is a game to her. Because I'm still trying to figure out those two men, why didn't you have any kids by them? Just ask them. Because you know Claressa think her and Papoose is a power couple. Y'all do know that. She think her and Papoose is a power couple. That's what she thinks, that they're a power couple. Everybody loves us together. Everybody wants us to be together. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. And then Papoose, you know, when he was with Remy, he was on the up and up. He looked it fine. But now that he's with you, it's making him look slow, or was he already slow? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Was he already slow? We just didn't know it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So I'm trying to figure this out here. So I'm trying to figure that part out. I don't think she can have none. Now you said didn't she allegedly get two AB? That's what her cousin said. That she had two. So maybe she can't, because if that's the case, guys, why didn't she have kids by Tony Rich and LJ? Just saying. I'm just saying. Guys, don't you think that's weird that she wouldn't have kids by them other two men? Wait a minute. You said she. Wait a minute. You said she was pregnant. Wait a minute. Her friend said she was pregnant twice. I think Pap told her no, not this year because he needs the money. But guys, do you think she would actually AB Pap, baby? You said you could see the craziness in her eyes. You said play dirty game, win dirty prizes. I think I'm not buying that. It seems weird. Yeah, I don't think she can. Yeah. Hello, Caleb Fleming. Welcome. Guys, something ain't right with this picture. Now, I'm just gonna say allegedly, but I'm just looking at the big picture here. Out of all four of these men on that thumbnail, you mean to tell me she couldn't get a baby out of one of those people? Now, two was willing on that thumbnail. Two was willing to give her a baby. Why did she not have no baby? I'm just thinking about that. Why? Because you were getting ready to get married to them, and you're not even married to Pap and want a baby by him. So I'm confused at this whole picture here. Why do you want a baby by Pap so bad? Is it to make Remy mad? Remy don't care. Remember, I don't think Remy, and the first, at first wanted any kids. Pap begged for the golden child. I don't see Pap begging you to have no baby. Pap don't bring up nothing about no baby in no interview, no nothing. You the only person bringing up marriage and a baby. Pap in those interviews don't say anything about marriage or a baby. I'll tell you one thing he do. He make it known that y'all don't live together, ain't never lived together, and ain't gonna live together. He make that known. He also make it known there was never, ever, ever, ever a ring. He said he ain't never gave you a ring. So he making two things known to us. Y'all don't live together. You ain't gonna live together. We're never living together. And he ain't never gave you no ring. He put some smoke on that. Ever. He made sure that we understood none of that never happened. Vlad asked him about paying the bills. He said that's a false narrative. Never happened. That's what he said. He said false narrative. He ain't paid no bills. So everything you done said he done came out here and debunked it. And it made you look like a motherfucking fool. Just saying. And that's another thing, guys. What is you mad at Remy for? Remy packed that man up. That man shit up in nice container. She didn't even put him in no garbage bag. Everything nice bag. And they said to this day he still ain't gonna get his shit. So I don't know. When he go home over there, maybe he changed clothes in. But for now, he didn't even go over there and get that stuff from Remy house. It's still over there. I think Remy said she put it in the garage now. But it's in nice bags. And another thing, how come every time you go to New York, you got to rent an Airbnb? When Pap said he got multiple of properties, why can't you go to Pap house? Just want to know. Because when he come to Atlanta, he at your house, right? He said he got a key. Do you got a key to any of his properties? Just asking for a friend. Just asking. Because you never say that you at Pap house. You either at a hotel or Airbnb. So I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Why can't you go to Pap house? Just asking for a friend. Why can't you go over there? Guys, how many likes we got? Let's get those likes up. Guys. Give me 1 second. I think Bella's on a punishment, so I done took her phone. Why I can't find my phone? Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, guys, I'm back here. Let's see here. We got 58 likes. We got 88 in the chat. Can we get those likes up, please, and thank you. So, guys, why can't she go to Pap house? I want to know. Because Pap said he got multiple of properties. So I want to know, why can't you go to that man's house? So he should have somewhere for you to stay when you come there, right? Or is it that you can't stay in the house because it's Pap and Remy own the house? Is that why you can't? Is that why you can't? Just asking. Guys, make sure y'all get those likes up. So, is it that she can't go? Is because it's Pap and Remy own the house? Is that the reason that she can't go to the house? You said you believe Papoose is living with his mom when he's in New York? No, Pap said he got multiple of properties. Wait a minute. No, Pap said he got multiple of properties. He said it on live TV. He said he got his properties and Claressa got her properties. That's what we're saying. That's what was said. He said he got multiple of properties. That's what was said. Now, like I was saying before, guys, let me just say this. Clarissa's still in touch with Tony Rich. She got him still hanging around because I didn't notice something about Claressa. She always going to have an ace up her sleeve, right? She not going to just talk to no one man because if the other one break bad on her, she got a backup. Because you know why I know that? Because she was talking to Maserati, Bud, and Papoose, right? She's talking to them two. Then she was talking to LJ and Tony Rich at the same time. So she is never going to be without a man because of one act up, she got another one. Because I don't think she can be without no man. Yes, Tony Rich lives in the same area as Claressa. Because y'all remember, Claressa was in Flint, right? And remember when Tony Rich had took that truck? Remember she had to go all the way to Atlanta to get that truck, her and Papoose? Because she wasn't living there at the time. But then later on, she moved there. She wasn't there at first in Atlanta. Tony Rich was there at first. You said, I think Clarence is paying his rent for that apartment in New Jersey. His mother lives in Rosedale, Queens. Oh, so y'all think it's all a lie. So y'all don't, but Remy do got some properties. Remy got some properties. Now, do I think it's their properties together? Yes. Because y'all remember one of those other properties got a lien on there. You thought his mother lives in Brooklyn? Well, because if y'all ever watched Love and Hip Hop, Remy bought her mother a house, and I don't know if Papoose bought his mom a house, but I know Remy bought her mother a house once she got out of jail and got settled. She bought her mother a house for taking care of her son and stuff while she was in jail. So she did buy her mother a house. Her mother, not Papoose. You said I researched it today. She's renting an apartment in a house. Wait a minute. You said, wait a minute. I researched it. She's renting an apartment and she's renting a house and an apartment in Rosedale, Queens. So, so you mean to tell me Pat got on Vlad and lied? Because I thought Pap and Remy had a house in New Jersey, one in New York, and then the other one in North Carolina. Oh wow! I surely thought that she had uh, um. I'm sure. I thought Papoose because Remy bought her mama house. I thought Papoose had bought his mama house too. He said no, he didn't buy his mother a house. That's discussing all the money that went through his hands. He could have made sure his mother was good. Yes, that's it. Now I thought the house in Charlotte she paid cash for the mansion. I thought the one in Charlotte she bought that she paid cash from. Because remember, Remy also had some stores in Charlotte too. Now, you got on this here internet and said you made 1.5 or 6 million from Jive Records. So out of that 1.5 or 6 million, you didn't think to buy your damn mama house? That is disgusting. Guys, let's get over here with Claressa. She want to show us what she eating, guys. Wait a minute. Let's get over here with Claressa. She want to show us what she eating.
Mm-hmm. Y'all had some fish too. It was over there to the side, but yeah.
Guys, why when she order food, she get like a platter? She don't get like a regular, serving of food. She get a whole platter. Why it's acting like you ain't ate in days? You get a whole.
A lot of y'all might not believe it, but a lot of y'all is gonna be like, what the fuck? Like y'all gonna be shocked. This ain't no play. This something that's serious.
If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm eating. Here we go.
What is this? All you do is eat.
Mm-hmm. Y'all had some fish too. It was over there to the side, but yeah.
Guys, I cannot. All she do is eat. Now, guys, we're gonna get off Claressa for just a minute. You said it looks nasty. Okay, the house in New Jersey Remy bought with 1.2 million cash and Pap's name is not. Yeah, I know that one, but I thought that one was in North Carolina. Okay. Guys, I don't know why she does this. All the other boxers, they keep their weight and everything down. She is the only one that eat every single thing in sight. And then when it's time to fight, she got to try to lose all that weight back again. If you would just keep your weight where it's supposed to be at, then you wouldn't have to try to lose the weight again. Hello, C Bougie. Hello. I don't want to hear about no food from Clarence. I want to hear a response to the Remy disc. Girl, I don't think she gonna do it. Well, honey, she been gobbling down food ever since she been in New York. But then you got the audacity to talk about why are these entrees $25? You a millionaire. You shouldn't care how much none costs. And New York is hot. Yep, you right about that, Black Doll. After her boxing career is over, she's not gonna care about her weight or anything at all. Because if you look at previous pictures before she started boxing, she was a big girl. Her sister, and her mama. They were some big women, allegedly. Allegedly, I'm gonna say that. Hey, Shaquana, hello, 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 hello. They were some big women. And I think CS knows that she gained weight easily. So I don't understand why she eat all that food like that. And then when it's time for her to train, it takes her a long time to lose that weight. And the older that you get, it's going to be hard for you to lose weight. And then that raw chicken that she cooked the other day, I don't know what she was doing with that. That it looked gross. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button, please, and thank you. Keep hitting that like button. Now, when she was with Tony, I will say that he had her in shape. He didn't let her overeat or anything. Now that she with Pap, I don't think Pap give a shit what she eat, long as she get the damn money. That's what I think. This is my personal opinion. Keep hitting that like button, y'all. Now, guys, I did want to go over here to I think her name is Ashley. To Ashley here, the one that allegedly was unalived by her fiance. They are holding his passport. He can't leave. He cannot leave Africa. They holding his passport. Now, why the fuck would you go over there in Africa and do that?
A 31-year-old influencer was found dead in a hotel room just days after her husband proposed to her. Ashley Janae was reportedly discovered unresponsive inside a hotel in Tanzania. Authorities say her husband, John McCann, has been detained and is under investigation. The couple had been on a luxury vacation that appeared perfect online, just days before he had proposed during her birthday celebration. Photos showed smiles, celebrations, and what looked like a happy moment. Then everything suddenly changed. A 31-year-old influencer was found dead in a hotel room just days after her husband proposed to her. Ashley Janae.
Now, guys, get this. Now the hotel is coming out saying that the day before they had to separate them and put them in separate rooms because they were arguing and fighting and got into an altercation, and they had to separate them. They had to get separated. But he didn't tell that story. And the mom and dad is saying that he is not calling them, returning any calls or anything. So something is up with that. Something is up with that because y'all just now let that come out. Why didn't y'all say that before? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So what do y'all think happened? Do y'all think this man did something to his fiance? Do y'all think he did something to this young lady? Wait a minute. You said, wait a minute. You said, I think he planned her death. I think she found out he was a fraud or something. His business dealings were shady. Okay. You think he unalived her? Yes, somebody on one of her posters told her that he was going to unalive her. You said, okay, you said, of course he did. You said, yes. But guys, let me get into this. They got to GoFundMe. Now, guys, it's very important that everybody get life insurance. Get life insurance, guys. It's only maybe $20 or $30 a month because people are on, they got to get GoFundMes. Get a GoFundMe for this lady funeral expenses. Also, the parents need money to try to go to Africa to try to see what happened and things like that. They got to get money to bring her body back here. Now, if he's this big businessman, why don't he pay to have her body shipped back? So Ashley Janae's parent and their spouses say it's very odd. Her fiance Joe McCain called them 11 hours after finding her unconscious and then went MIA. Let's see this.
Influencer Ashley Janae died during a trip to Zanzibar earlier this month, and now her family is demanding answers. Ashley's final posts on social media were of her celebrating her birthday with giraffes in Tanzania, Africa, and getting engaged to her boyfriend, Joseph McCann. But there's a local report claiming initial investigations determined Ashley took her own life during the trip after falling out with her fiance just days after he proposed. Joining me now are Ashley's parents, Harry and Yolanda, and their spouses. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So local authorities in Zanzibar initially
Right now. So there has nothing official has been released. That's what we're trying to find out. We just want answers.
What was the initial call like when you first learned that your daughter passed away?
The call was shocking and it was devastating and scary, honestly, because we don't know what's going on and what happened.
What did they relay to you at that time?
Well, the communication came to us from the Hotel Zuri Zanzibar, where they were staying. It didn't come from the hospital or from the police.
Have you guys since spoken to a
No,
We've had little contact with the embassy, but no, not with the police.
So were you told anything about the manner as to how she passed away or what exactly led up to her passing?
officially, no, we have not talked to anyone from the police or anybody in the medical field at all. Nothing has been
What was it that the hotel
right now. So there has nothing official
initially told you guys?
That the person, that Joe McCann, who she was traveling with, had that he had found her and that they had taken her to the hospital.
And then a follow-up call from the hotel several hours later,
and I
relaying.
we just think it's very odd that our daughter is traveling with Joe and we don't hear anything from Joe. To me, that's very odd. And initial call that she got from Joe was 11 hours after something had transpired in the room. And that's very odd. 11 hours later,
11 hours.
Something had transpired, and Joe just relayed to Yolanda that Ashley was okay and she was stable and she was okay and don't worry about it.
But that she was at the hospital.
Yes. 11
initially told you guys?
That the person, that Joe McCann, who she was traveling with, had
hours later.
So have you spoken to him since, and what has he been saying?
There has been no communication here.
Wow, shocking. So, you know, as you've seen, the local report said that had claimed that she took her own life. Did you guys ever think that Ashley had any mental health issues?
I would think that's farther from the truth. If you go to her page, you know, as you can see, she's a beacon of light. You know, she likes being on, like it's like being in the camera. She was an influencer. You know, she loved her family.
She loved her family.
She loved her family.
Most of
What was her mindset like before going on this insane African birthday trip?
excited and happy, and she was elated that she was traveling for her birthday to celebrate. And
Now I think that odd that this fiance, man, or whatever, didn't call the parents until 11 hours later. Did it say that she was in stable condition when you knew that was far as from the truth? So they know something, but I think they're trying to keep it on the hush. Africa is, because they don't want to mess up their the tours, mess with the the tours coming and things like that, because they have taken his passport and they said he's in custody allegedly.
And you guys said there's really been not much communication.
Hours later.
So communication between you and her fiance, Joseph. What, if you could say anything to him right now, what would you say?
we just want to peace. And we want to know what happens.
What is your understanding as to where his whereabouts are now, and why do you think he would be avoiding your calls?
We don't know. We're unsure right now. That's why we were trying to seek the answers.
Do you know if he's spoken to authorities at all?
We're not aware.
We're not aware.
We're not aware of that at all.
I mean, because what I knew is we haven't spoken to them, so I'm not sure who they are talking to. It's one answer. You know, it's
Our attempts to get information.
I'm so sorry you guys are going through this right now. That must be extremely confusing, especially if you are saying that she was so excited for this birthday trip, didn't really have any history of mental health issues between you and her fiance, Joseph. What, if you could say anything to him right now, what would you say? That's got to be extremely confusing and frustrating for you guys. I'm very sorry you're going through that. No parent should ever have to bury their own child. Have her remains been released to you yet? And what are the plans for the funeral?
We don't have any of that. We don't have any of that information yet.
So from your understanding, her body is still in Zanzibar, Africa. What is the last update you got on your daughter's death?
We haven't had a first update yet. That's
the only thing was a brief email from the embassy stating that the investigation was ongoing. That's it.
And one thing that we did reach out. We would like to know about the footage at the hotel. Was there any footage? Did you look at the footage? Did you see the footage? These are things that's very important to us. These are things that can clear.
That's got to be extremely confusing.
Everything up. It gives us a timeline. It lets us know what happened. We have not seen or heard or even anything about any kind of footage surveillance. These are things that we need to know.
How are you guys feeling right now?
Devastated.
Lost.
Devastated, lost. And
did you guys meet him before this trip, or did he ask you for her hand in marriage before proposing?
Yes. We have money.
Yes.
Thank you so much, you guys. Is there anything else you want to add? I know a lot of people are wanting to hear from you and probably have just as many questions as you guys do at this time.
I was just going to add that we just want the answers to the questions that we're asking and that everyone's asking. We need help getting information, and that's really what we're asking for.
Yes, and that's the reason why we went to social media on Sunday. We had to get it out there because this happened. Everything up. It gives us a timeline. It lets us know what happened. We have not seen or heard or even anything about any kind of footage surveillance. These are things that we need to know.
How are you guys feeling right now?
Devastated.
Lost.
And on Thursday, and nothing's out there. Like nothing was talked about. Nothing was there. So that's why
I'm going to stop sharing that, guys, for a second here. So, guys, like I tell people, it's very important to have life insurance. Very, very, very important. Um, and you got to, I don't know how long this young lady has known this man, but they said he was a businessman, or what have you. But now you hear they talking about some shady dealings, just like the young lady who went to St. Thomas. She met a man there. She thought he was a businessman, and turned out he was a gang member and had $1 million bounty on his head. She leave with him. She don't come back. So when you go to these other countries, you got to know what's going on. Because at this point, I say, see, the USA kept your locations and stick to the rivers and lakes you are used to. Yeah. You said where on the curve he lost 100 million in crypto? Oh wow. You said they finally charged the stepbrother of the girl that was found under her bed on the cruise ship last year. Oh wow. Baby, this world is in a bad shape. We got the orange man pretending like he God. We got U.S. citizens going over to other countries and not coming back. That's why I say I'm gonna chill for a minute. I ain't gonna be going nowhere unless I'm driving. Because when you go over to these other countries, their laws and things are not like ours. So now I did hear some type of update. I was trying to find it where they were saying that they have taken his passport and he was in custody. I don't know if he's still in custody, but they're taking his passport. And I'm glad they took his passport. Y'all know why? Because y'all remember that shit that happened in Mexico with what's her name? Shaquana. Am I saying her name right? And the Cabo Four, and they let them leave, and now they can't even get them back to Mexico to, I guess, charge them. So if they would have took their passports, they wouldn't have been able to leave either. They wouldn't have been able to leave. So that's a good thing that they done took this man's passport, because if he get back here to United States and then they find out some things, I don't think the United States is going to send him back. I don't think they will expedite him. So I'm glad they did take it, because he get back over here, that's it. I don't think she underlined herself, Deborah. And you know what? A lot of people have said that a lot of stuff been going on. We just didn't know it because we didn't have social media. And then, guys, now I think this is harsh. You know, people have been online. I've been online saying that they don't care about it because she did put a post up saying something about black men. That she glad that she don't have to deal with a black man or something to that effect. And so people have been saying that they don't feel sorry for her because she was disrespecting black men. Now I can understand, your feelings about that, but somebody has lost their life. So you don't have to be that harsh to people. You don't have to be that harsh. People nowadays, they don't hold anything back. They say whatever comes out of their mouth. They're not holding nothing back. Whatever come out their mouth, that's what they say. Okay. Now this is a GoFundMe. Wait a minute, let me bring it up here. Now, I will send something to the GoFundMe. I have no problem with doing that. So she has a GoFundMe up, and she's going to explain it to y'all.
This GoFundMe is going to help cover expenses such as travel expenses. Her parents did want to travel to Zanzibar to go to the resort that she stayed at to get answers of their own, do an investigation of their own. This will also help bring her back home. You know that is a costly tab when someone passes away outside of the country that they are from. In order to get them back, it's a lot, okay? And then also probably help with some of the funeral costs. But guys, I really, really want to see her family get the justice that they deserve. Some type of answers, just something, because nothing about this story seems right. And now the fiance has gone missing, just MIA, no response to the parents whatsoever, which is crazy to me. Like, she died in your care. Like, you were her fiance. You were supposed to be looking after her. And all you have to say is that she did something to herself and nothing more. It's crazy to me. And again, I'm going to say this again and again. No matter her relationship, no matter if you agree that she was in an interracial relationship, she did not deserve to die. There's too many people making disgusting remarks under my post. I get it. If you didn't agree with the type of lifestyle she lived, if you didn't agree with the things that she said about Black men, just sit this one out, okay? But you don't have to say these nasty things. She's gone, right? You don't have to do it anymore. Just sit it out and let the people who care. That's it. All right, guys. So Ashley Janae's father did start a GoFundMe.
So her fiance is a millionaire and he's not helping bring her body home. That's a problem we should all care and take light of. Somebody said, why not ask the fiance to cover all those expenses? People keep want to know, why isn't the fiance helping? Yep, they took his passport. And this isn't saying that the fiance ain't trying to pay nothing to help get her body back. Somebody said the fiance is in custody. Now, why would somebody say you better sell some of those Chanel purses? They said that she traveled there on a private jet. GoFundMe is not to fund private jet. They saying, so Ashley has no money. Why is it when an emergency strikes, no one has money? Let's see here. They said, is both sides rich? Now, see, now y'all don't have to say this right here. Now that wasn't called for. They saying Joe ain't got no money. I just find that odd that he wouldn't pay for her to get back. They said, well, white men helping with these expenses. Now, guys, I'm gonna stop sharing it here. We know that she made, so that's why they're putting these posts up, because she had made a post something about Black men versus white men. Okay, fine, but the woman is gone. People say the dumbest stuff. Yes, you said he the one that unalived her. You said he deleted all the pictures on his social media? You said because he's on lockdown. You said no one deserves this, no matter who they chose to love. That's a lot of ninja who said worse about black men. You got that right. This, what my thing is if they flew there on a private jet. Now, I know Tyler Perry has taken, with Whitney Houston. He flew Whitney Houston body back here, right? So I'm thinking if he using private jets, how come the private jet that they came there on, why can't that jet take her body back? Because they were going to leave going back on the private jet, right? So why can't he pay for that private jet to take her body back to her family? I'm just asking why. That would make sense. There ain't nobody talking to you. I don't know why he wouldn't pay to have her body taken back. Y'all keep hitting that like button, and remember, if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. I just think that's odd. I do. I think that's odd behavior. That. Hey, Linda. Y'all remember when Whitney Houston passed away, and her body needed to get back to where she lived at, and Tyler Perry had one of his jets bring her body back to her hometown. Y'all remember that? So I'm trying to figure out why wouldn't he have you just waking up? Okay. Because if he is the suspect, he can't do anything. Okay, Barbie. Okay, all right, Barbie doll. Thank you. Okay. So y'all think they didn't froze his bank accounts and everything? Because one thing I want to know is that them people said that they were arguing and they had to put them in separate rooms. So I want to know what that's about. Make sure y'all hit that like button. So they must have had a really, really bad argument for the hotel staff there or whatever to have to put them in separate rooms. He didn't tell that. The people at the hotel told that. So you didn't think to tell that they had a big blow up and they had to go in separate rooms. There was a blow up altercation. Y'all didn't think to say that at first? I think that is odd. I think that something ain't adding up here. I think this is odd, guys. Something. Wait a minute. I gotta update. I gotta update, guys. 73 likes, 79 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. I gotta update, guys. Okay, guys, we got an update.
Since she went by Ashley Janae online. I obtained video of a news conference today in Tanzania in which officials say they are holding Joe McCann for questioning and they are holding his passport while police wait for the postmortem. We have been unable to reach Joe McCann. Now, yesterday I reported on this story. You may recall Robinson was on vacation of a lifetime in Zanzibar, an island off the coast of Tanzania in Africa. She was there to celebrate her 31st birthday with her boyfriend of about a year and a half, according to the family. Joe McCann proposed to her on that trip, but last week, something went terribly wrong. Police say Robinson was found unconscious in her villa and was rushed to the hospital, where she was later pronounced dead. Now, her parents received a call from McCann saying that something had happened, but they say it was the resort that told them about the death of their child. Again, the new information today, officials say they are holding Joe McCann for questioning and are holding his passport. I have an update on the death of model and influencer Ashley Robinson. She went by Ashley Janae online. I obtained video of a news conference today in Tanzania in which officials say they are holding Joe McCann for questioning and they are holding his passport while police wait for the postmortem. We have been unable to reach Joe McCann. Now, yesterday I reported on this story. You may recall Robinson was on vacation of a lifetime in Zanzibar, an island off the coast of Tanzania in Africa. She was there to celebrate her 31st birthday with her boyfriend of about a year and a half, according to the family. Joe McCann proposed to her on that trip, but last week, something went terribly wrong. Police say Robinson was found unconscious in her villa and was rushed to the hospital, where she was later pronounced dead. Now, her parents received a call from McCann saying that something had happened, but they say it was the resort that told them about the death of their child. Again, the new information today, officials say they are holding Joe McCann for questioning and are holding his passport. I have an update on the...
Okay. So what y'all think? Okay. So Queen, she was live from earlier. Okay. Wait a minute. You said that. So after listening, so Joe didn't realize the hotel staff had been in the room first. So okay. Tomorrow, guys, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna listen to Queen Sheba's live, and then we're gonna have a discussion on this. We're gonna have a discussion tomorrow. I'm gonna listen to Queen Sheba's live, and then we're gonna have a discussion because I wanna know what happened here. Because the hotel staff saying that they got into it, they had to separate them, and I guess he forgot to mention that part of it. But they had been together for a year and a half. So what could have made him snap and allegedly take her life if they already had been together for a year and a half? And it seems like he got money because they flew there in a private jet. So it seems like this man has money. But let me just tell y'all, his eyes look creepy and scary. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. You say still an investigation. They probably shouldn't have leaked that information. Now, some people believe that he's back here in the United States. I don't believe that. I don't believe that he's back here in the United States because they're going to question him and they're trying to wait for the autopsy to come back Because why would that lady? I don't think that lady hung herself. His ex-wife is also Black. Somali Queen translates. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to go over there and look at it. All right, guys. We've been on here for 2 hours. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Remember, if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. Also, I did a pre-recorded video today. If y'all could please go over there and watch that as well, I would very much appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber, okay? Because we're trying to grow over here. Guys, if y'all get any information, please make sure y'all DM it to me as well, because I know I can't see everything that's going on the YouTube streets. So I want you to DM me any new information that y'all get or something that I'm not talking about. I like to keep up with what's going on the YouTube streets. I do want to keep up with that as well. You said if he have money, he'll probably pay his way out. I was thinking about that. Yep. All right, guys. Make sure y'all follow me on all platforms, and also think about becoming a member as well. We will be having a after dark conversation with Sassy T and Tea Talk with your girl on Saturday. Okay, for members only. And like I said, we're going to be giving away some good prizes and things, and we're going to play some games as well in the live. All right, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Good night, good night, good night.
Mm-hmm.